This is your boy Leon D. We're going to talk about a lot of things on this podcast, primarily food. I like to talk about food a lot, but we're going to talk about food around the world. We're going to talk about some other things that's going to touch your heart or make you mad. It really don't matter, but I'm going to tell you what I'm going to tell you about it though. DJ Leon D. Peace. Let's get it on. This is your boy DJ Leon D. I'm here to tell you about some things that happened to me over the summer, and it actually just happened a couple of weeks ago. I went on a cruise from Alaska back down to Canada. And boy, I gotta tell you some things I just don't like about cruising. Let me tell you the first thing I don't like. I don't like fat people. I don't like old people. And I don't like lazy people. I don't like none of them. I'm gonna tell you why. Let me talk about fat people. You know, fat people don't really know they fat. No, they don't know they fat. If you got an idea or a question about are you fat or not, send me your picture and I'll tell you if you're fat or not. Fat people are just lazy and they're very, very greedy. So I just want to tell you that I don't like fat people. They eat a lot. They don't know they fat. They do everything slow. They walk slow. They block your way. They just, it really ain't no place for them on earth. It really isn't. So if you are fat and you don't know it, ask me. I'll tell you. But there are some fat people on cruise ships. Cruise ships to a fat person is like the Taj Mahal of food. They eat a lot and they don't care, and they eat while they're standing getting the food. I'm like, get your damn food and sit down. But no, not fat people. They're going to stand there and ask 5,000 questions at a damn buffet. It's a buffet. Get it. If you don't like it, throw it away. That's what buffets are for. Buffets are not for you to interrogate the people serving you the food. You think that it's like a golden corral to them. I mean, I don't go to buffets, but when I walk through the buffets to go to my dining places, it was just a trip. Fat people just suck their life out of you. And then, like I said, they don't know they're fat. They sucking their life right out of you. They get you upset. They get you mad. They go slow. They got a lot of questions. What are you questioning about on a buffet? Get your damn food and move on. Move on. But fat people sit there, they got all kind of questions. How's this cooked? How many calories? How many calories? You should have asked how many calories before you had the first spoonful of food. Then you ask how many calories, not after the fact. They asked at the buffet how many calories, and you weighing 400 pounds. Calories have never, ever meant anything to you at all. No, because if they did, you would not be fat. And then they look at you like, because I'm not fat, they look at me like I got the problem. No, fat people don't live a long time either. They do not live a very, very long time because your body ain't designed and your bones ain't designed to carry the weight of a moose. It's not designed to do that. So don't act like everybody you know what? I'm going to tell you why fat people are fat. I'm going to tell you why. First of all, they eat a lot of damn food. Nothing comes out. They can't wipe their butt because the arms aren't long enough. Nope. It ain't designed to be that way. But the other reason fat people are fat is that they hang around other fat people. When you hang around somebody who looks like you don't think that they look abnormal. They look normal to you. They look very, very normal. But fat people, here's how it works. Get some skinny friends and you would notice that you are fat. Oh yeah. You would notice that you are fat if you got skinny friends. But if all your friends are fat, you look normal. Everybody outside of the fat group know you don't look normal. You look normal as hell. And that's the part that kills me. When fat people think, I look normal, I look cute. You ain't cute. I don't care what Lizzo tells you. You're fat. You are fat And I don't care if nobody tells you, because your doctor should be telling you that you're fat. Don't go there. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you are 5'5", both ways, you're fat. If you are 5'5", both ways, you're fat. If your waist is bigger than your length, you're fat. Yep, you're fat. I said it. Yep, you're fat. So don't go thinking that you're not fat when you are fat, because I'm here to tell you, fat people don't know they fat because no one has ever told them. And if you tell them, then they kind of think that you're being mean, rude, disrespectful. Hell no, you're being truthful. You're being very truthful. A fat person is just what it is. They are fat. I got some friends that I seen them get big over the years. Fat people, one thing about fat people, I'm gonna tell you one thing about them that I noticed, they don't have scales in their houses. A fat person is not gonna have a scale. You know why? They know they fat. So it's no problem at all. On the cruise ship, it was just odd that I went on Holland America. And I'm gonna tell you right now, do not go on Holland America. Everybody's old as shit. They are old. I don't think there's anybody below the age of 80 outside of myself and my wife on that cruise ship. No, everybody was old as hell. And old people move slow. They move slow and they don't give a damn, how fast you want to move. Old people do not walk upright. Nope, they walk like chimpanzees, or they walk bent over. They go very slow. They all got walkers. If they didn't have it, they needed it. I might have been the only person on this ship that walked straight up. The rest of them, hell no. They are old as hell. Matter of fact, they were so old, I'm going to tell you how it works. It's sad to say, but when you go down in the morning to any hotel, you go down in the morning, you go get yourself some orange juice, apple juice, grapefruit juice, some kind of passion fruit juice, all these juices. Not old people. They go and get prune juice. I have never seen so many prune juice or prunes in my life. And they want to fight if you get in front of them to get that last prune, not thinking that the lady is bringing more out. They don't think she's going to bring some more out. Even though the sign said, I'm going to refill this, they love their prunes. And that makes them late for every excursion on Holland America you could imagine. They always late. They get there early and then they leave. But they're always late. And I can tell you why they late. Because they are getting rid of the prunes that they had early that morning for breakfast. Yep. Old people, I don't like them. I don't like fat people either. And when they old and fat and lazy, you got a real problem on your hands. I mean, a real problem on your hands. So DJ Leon went there, and the good thing about Holland America, I'm going to tell you the good thing about it. I had a room right above the disco floor, and they were playing Motowns. Old people go to bed early, very, very early. It don't bother them at all to be in bed by 8 o'clock. When the excursion ended, they all came back, had their prunes, and they went straight to bed. No noise, no nothing. I enjoyed that part of it. I really did enjoy that. But let's go back to fat people, because this really bothers me. Fat people at a buffet. Now, it's just me. Why do you need 3 or 4 plates in your hands? Why? It's all you can eat at a buffet. It's all you can eat. You can go back as many times you want to, sample whatever you want to sample, but fat people don't sample. I noticed that. They don't sample at all. They get a full plate, and then they'll get 2 more plates in the other hand, because fat people got fat hands. I did notice that. It's not just fat ankles or fat neck. They got fat hands too. So they sitting there eating, eating all this food and want to know why they fat. And then I seen women, most of them fat was women. And they didn't just get fat. I could tell they had been fat for a while. Yeah, I could tell. I could tell all that. I'm like, they've been fat for a long time. And then they had chairs or strollers or whatever you call them. But these skinny men was pushing them. I know these skinny men got to think I'm 85 years old. I was not built or designed to push a fat person late in my life. And then I asked myself, how in the hell do you enjoy a vacation when you got to push a fat person around the entire vacation for 2 weeks? That can't be fun. I would never do it. I would say, stay your fat ass at home. I'm going on vacation by myself. That's what I would do. I would just go by myself because I'm not going and spending all this money, $7,000 to $8,000 on a fat person. I'm not gonna do that. Nope, that's not fun. I don't know how it's fun. And all these skinny guys, I'm thinking, how in the hell you going to bed with somebody that big? That bed got to be tilted on one side. It's got to be tilted. There's no way you can do it. I know I can do it. So my thing with fat people is that they are a burden. Yes, they are. I was looking at this and saying they are a burden on life. They are a burden on everybody. They are a burden. Yes, they are. So if you want to go and have fun on a vacation, on a cruise, cruises are not designed for people with any kind of disability. They really are not designed for that. And I noticed that long time ago. I said, well, damn, the steps are long as hell. I get over that because you got elevators. But then you got to step up to go sit down and eat at the buffet. Now, if you got specialty dining, there's no step up or step down. You just slide right in there. Everything is level. There's none of that. But at the same time, if you fat, it ain't designed for you. So fat people don't go on cruises because you slow things down and you eat a lot. And it seems like, you get think about this cruise ship. They never ran out of food because they knew everybody was fat as shit who was getting on the cruise ship. Now, me being 5'9", 5'10", maybe on a good day, me being 5'9", 5'10", weighing 165, 170 pounds, I am the normal size you should be at my age or at any age. But fat people, y'all got to be thinking about everybody else because fat people are selfish. They are very selfish. I didn't realize how selfish fat people were until I got on this cruise ship. They are selfish as hell. They don't, you have 3 or 4 meatballs left, and these are like 8 ounces of meatballs. To me, they big as hell. It don't bother a fat person to go just eat them. It don't bother them at all. They just go get the last 4, knowing they only going to eat 3 and knowing they should maybe only eat 1. Oh yeah, they know that. They don't give a damn. A fat person would talk to you with a mouthful of food. That's what they would do. The idea that you're behind them and you might want 1 or 2 doesn't faze them at all. They're going to get more than they can eat, but don't get me wrong, they're going to eat it. Oh yeah, they're going to eat it. So don't get me wrong. But they should not eat it. And fat people love bread. And when I say that, they eat cinnamon buns and they eat cinnamon rolls and they eat donuts. They eat all this shit for breakfast. Bread. Then they're eating bread at night. And then, whatever meal you give them, they love their starch. Then they're going to eat. I'm going to tell you. One thing I know about fat people. One food fat people like. The one food they like. They love. I mean, love. They love pizza. They don't like vegetables. No way. But they love pizza though. I did notice that. I'm like, these people eating pizza like it's going out of style. Like there's no more left in the world. And they like thick. They don't like thin crust. They like thick crust. Yeah, they like the Chicago style pizza. But fat people, I'm gonna tell you right now, they don't care the fact that they're fat. And see, I don't mind a fat person who know they fat and try to do something about it. They try to do something about it. They talk about losing weight, talk about doing this, doing that. I don't see. That's the kind of fat person I like. Where being fat bothers, it really bothers the hell out of them. So I don't mind that at all. But on this cruise ship, these fat people didn't give a damn. They look at you like you got a disease because you ain't fat. They know you got a disease because you ain't fat. Yep. They know that. So I was kind of like, hold it. I'm not fat, so I look abnormal, and you look at me like something's wrong. No, you fat as shit, and I don't look normal to you because all your friends are probably fat too. So you look at your friends and everybody else like, hey, look at him. Something wrong with him and her. No, I didn't want to marry a fat person. I don't want to date a fat person. I never have, never will. Being fat ain't my style. Now, nothing's wrong if you fat and you can accept it. But most fat people, I hear them make comments. How many calories? I'm trying to lose weight. I'm on a diet. The hell if you are. When you're in your 80s, most of them are in their 60s, because most people who are fat don't live to make it to the 80s. No, you go to a senior citizen complex, you don't see fat people. They all died off. That's God's way of saying you should not be on this earth anyway. They all died off. And now I got some friends that when I knew them, they was not fat. And when I know them now, they fat as hell. Yeah, I got some friends like that. I'll be like, damn, dude, you big as shit. And they kind of look at me like, yeah, I know I look different. I ain't the same, but we all mature. We all get old. Yeah, there are things we all do, but being fat ain't one of the things that we all do, because being fat is a choice. It is not a disease. It is a choice. It's not like you were born fat. No, your mom and daddy fed you fat. That's what it was. And fat people are famous for licking those little fat fingers. They lick the shit out of those fat fingers. And all they licking is grease. That's why you're fat. Because you're licking grease. So my whole thing is that fat people, do us a favor. Stay home. And let us who are mobile go do the mobile things. Like walk, like shop, lift things up. Don't be in a fat boy chair and want to know why you're in there. And I've seen people, a lot of people, I don't care. If you're a female and you over 300 pounds, I don't care if you're 9 feet 10, you're fat. I don't care what you are, you're fat. If you're a dude and you over 300 pounds and you're not an athlete like football, you're fat. You are fat. Anytime the scale hit 300 on any damn body, you fat. A woman, if you 225 and you're not a professional basketball player, you're fat. Yes, you are. You're fat as shit. And somebody needs to tell you that. I don't care if it's your husband. I don't care if it's your kids. Well, kids ain't going to tell you fat because the kids probably fat. Fat people breed fat people because they have the same eating habits. So they breeding the same damn people. Fat and fat and fat. That's just what you're doing. You got to be respectful and say, listen, son, I'm fat as shit. I know that. I'm going to do my best to make sure you're not fat. Versus saying, I'm going to give him 10 hot dogs so he can be fat like me. That's how it works. This is your boy DJ Leon D telling you about fat people. Don't like them. Don't know many of them. I've thought about it, and I don't have any fat friends. And that could be about me being prejudiced and me, just saying if I got fat friends, it's kind of like a drunk hanging out with another drunk. How in the hell is that going to make your life better? Yeah, drunks don't hang out with drunks because they know there's no benefit to him. He's going to make their life worse. Because if he gets drunk, I'm getting drunk with him. Fat people, it's not right for y'all to get a 20-inch pizza and cut it in two. And get done, you're both still hungry. It's not right. So this is your boy DJ Leon D telling you about fat people and why I don't like them. This is, I didn't like Holland America. I'm going to tell you why in a minute. Peace out.